Howdy guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How we doing? Hope you guys are well. So, by now we are well into the whole springtime or spring fair event, I should say rather, and yeah, we are kicking on. We, at the time of this recording, we do have a bit over 15 days for the event. Now, just to be clear, the event runs from the 15th of March to the 1st of April 2024. So as you can see, we left off where we basically just had a first run and quick overview of the Spring Festival. Got to actually test out a new activity as well. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out in the video, in my previous video I should say, go ahead and check that out, because I think it's actually a really cool little concept that they had conjured up for this specific event. So yeah, definitely go ahead and have a look. And basically I'm referring to the basket delivery run, so I just want to sort of give you guys a bit of an idea on what that sort of looked like. But we've got the classic egg hunt, as it always historically has been, and we've also got a slightly new event. I don't know if it's an event per se, I don't know if it's a thing, but it's basically, and in my view, we'll sort of get into the mechanics and the nuances of this specific part of the event as well, which is the Bunny Meadow. So we'll definitely get into that in a moment, but I just wanted to sort of give you guys a briefing of what we did beforehand. Again, as I mentioned before, March 15th to April 1st, and you got to be level 30, and you need to speak with Fred Hatter to initiate the actual event itself. Let's go back to the spring fair, and as I said before, we do have some prizes and things like that for us to get onto as well. I'm actually really interested in getting the jackalope outfit as well, so that would be something that I'll be definitely interested to get on my little hands in my possession there. But otherwise, the other thing I'm sort of half interested in, sort of, well, it should be more than just half interested, but the West Wanderer, and I wouldn't mind getting another trench gun, because why not? But also this fair colt as well, that brings up a little bit of power as well. So I'm not too sure what type of colt this appears to be. The SW1, and just skinned with the fair version of the colt. But yeah, I think that's just the skin wrap of that. But quite a bit of firepower, because mine at the moment tops out about 7 something. So let's have a quick look into that. Where are you, my gun workstation? Let's head down over here. So that's basically what it looks like, and yeah, blueprint level 37 I'm sitting on, and it does 761 damage. So yeah, I don't know. Armor pen is 35, attack speed 125, and if we have a look at this one over here, as we sort of get to the end here, armor pen is basically close to double, or close to double. Attack speed doesn't change, attack range is the same, durability is the same, and you got 20% of crit chance of a strike. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's pretty neat as well. So I feel like that's something that looks pretty neat in my humble opinion. And the only other thing before we get into it, yes, I am draining it, yes, I know, I have begun doing the upgrade to tier 6 for my armor station. So I've decided to jump into this personally, only because I really want to get the different variations of armor as well. So I'm hoping that will come in the next bit over 4 days time, but hopefully by the end of the week. I'm actually recording this on a Sunday, so I feel like that hopefully should be roughly ready around by Friday evening, I think, my time. But we'll see how that goes, and hopefully we'll be able to create more armor, because to be perfectly honest with you, I am kind of struggling in terms of getting materials and things like that to to build up clothing and stuff like that. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I feel like it's just something that, I don't know, you go through phases and things like that where I just don't get I don't know, the luxury of getting good drops in terms of hides and things of that nature. And yeah, I don't know, look, I just feel like I'm focusing attention to other aspects of the game and things like that, and things get sort of left behind. And I feel like that's where I sort of fumble over. And as long as I've been playing this game since its inception, you know, sometimes you just have those wobbles from time to time, and it's just a fact of life, right? So it is what it is. But I think I've rambled on enough, and I feel like I've done enough dilly-dallying around. Let's go ahead and build us a bunny pen and see what this is all about. Now, I did briefly mention in the previous video, I did receive gifts from the developers to actually show you this, guys, today. So I wanted to be upfront with you guys. So that's something that they had decided to bestow this onto me, but more importantly, this was more of a feature case, so I could actually show you guys and, you know, give you guys a bit of an idea on what to expect and how to expect it, and, you know, hopefully get things done across the line and all that sort of stuff. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to build this, and actually this doesn't actually require a whole lot of space, so just a singular tile, which is actually really good. So I think I'm actually going to whack this pen over here. Beautiful. And it's asking me to make a secondary one. I feel like that's interesting. Something is blocking. I don't understand why that's blocking, but I don't know if that's something that I can actually do later on. Who knows? Who knows? Repair completed. Okay. So, okay, fair enough. So we can actually put all into the building of this, and this actually gives you the daily gifts, and that's what I sort of wanted to spend a little bit of time in explaining what I feel like, how they sort of interpret this from a previous version of an event. So, but before we do any of that, let's go ahead and put everything in here. Let's go ahead and build this as well. So actually, you know what, it's probably not the best way to sort of showcase this. So let's go back to production. Yep, and let's bring this over here. No, actually, can't I move it? Or is it under projects? Under production, under building. Interesting, I don't think I can actually move it, but this is what it looks like. Okay, so that's the cute little bunny with the Easter eggs and things of that nature. So that's look at it, it jumps as well. How cool is that? How cool is that? So, okay, we can automatically claim gifts, which is great. Let's go ahead and just do that. And eggs will appear in the Bunny Meadow in the next 20 hours. Let's go ahead and upgrade. So we can go ahead and upgrade it to the next version as well. So we're definitely going to go and do that to level 2. So, yeah. What this does is this will unlock the next couple of slots in this playpen as well. So we'll definitely have done that now. So let's go ahead and just quickly have a bit of a look. You can see the perimeter looks a little bit different. Everything else pretty much looks the same, if I'm being fair with you guys. So I don't think that there's anything else different to this. So but if we go in here, that's fully maxed out, so meaning you can only go up 2 levels, so you can't do any more than that. So eggs will appear in the Bunny Meadow in the next 20 hours of this time. So beforehand, when we did level 1, you could only see 2 slots here that were available, and the other 2 were locked away. So if you're wanting to get the maximum rewards to this, then we're going to need to upgrade it at least just one time. And then as you've seen before, you basically need a full stack of the bunny feed, the fair sweets, the decorative ribbon, and the colored ink in order to get this done. So yeah, that's basically where that is at. Then we've got a box of resources here, so we can go ahead and open that. So this also gives you additional bits and pieces that goes towards doing all this as well, and you do get these box of resources as many times as you can possibly do the events on a daily basis. So I think you can only do it twice over, if I'm not mistaken. So you can do one as a freebie, and then you have to pay coin in order for you to do the next one. So there you go. But I'm actually curious to see as well, now that I've actually produced this, if I go back into my projects, it's disappeared. So you can only have one. Okay, so that's fine. I don't know if that was a glitch or anything, but I just wanted to sort of clear the air on that and ensure that we've done, you know, the right thing. So hopefully you guys have have noted that. But yeah, that's it. That is the Bunny Meadow in all of its glory here, guys. So hopefully this looks quite neat and cool on your part. But the other thing I do want to do is let us head over to the Easter Fair. Oop, let's get rid of that. Head over to the Easter Fair. We'll drop some of our whatchamacallits, our eggs, and see what level we get up to, because I just want to see and show you guys, after a day or so worth of playing, basically we're up to level 2 there, so we're going to be able to go up to level 3 and claim those two, and we are very close to closing off a level 4 and on our way to getting some pretty sweet rewards. So like I said, I'm really wanting to get this as well, so that's what I'm hoping for. That's just me, but let me know in the comment section down below, guys, what are you guys focusing on? Are you participating? First off, are you doing the spring fair? And if not, if you're not, sorry, what are you focusing on currently that is basically pulled you away from doing the spring fair? I'll be interested to know, because it'll just give us a good idea to see where everybody's at in the gameplay itself, because not everyone can do this. Granted, there's been many of times in my personal experiences that I've had to not participate in a many number of events very similar to this, so I feel like that's something that I would be interested to know. And if you guys are participating, are you guys going to go the whole way? Are you going to go halfway? Are you going to do as much as you can? Let me know in the comment section down below. But I did wanted to quickly round out, because I did remember. Now the mechanic side of thing for that rabbit pen, it's very reminiscent to the Christmas update. Okay, so with the Christmas tree, you basically have to find your ornaments and things like that. Fairly straightforward, fairly simple. You cut yourself down the Christmas tree, that's fine, and then you basically build it in your ranch, and then you basically contribute all of those all of those ornaments to the tree. And then once you've completed the first round, it basically allows you 2 slots like the bunny pen did, but then you have to upgrade it if you wanted to receive more gifts to accelerate the process of opening up all the chests in Santa's workshop. So just to sort of give you guys a bit of an idea, they've basically repurposed that mechanic element for this, and I would imagine now that they've done this for the Easter, well, Spring Festival, which way you want to interpret it, will be, I guess, something that you'll probably see in the future updates similar to this. That's just my assumption and my hunch to this, so my opinions are my own, of course, so I just wanted to be a little bit clear on that. But what I also wanted to show you was there is the horsey over here that looks like a unicorn. Yes, looking very, very nice, actually, very dapper, by the way. That's just my opinion, but I feel like that looks pretty cool. Alrighty guys, I think that's going to go ahead and do it. I want to thank you guys for stopping by, checking out this one here. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, share if you can, and if you guys are new to the channel or not and you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty guys, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.